getting ready for his big day?
Actually, he's been asleep all morning.
Be thankful. When Stavro was christened, he cried throughout the entire ceremony. Nobody could hear a word.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Well, that's my brother. Big mouth and nothing to say.
You know, you actually scrub up all right.
Barnack's so surprised.
I'm just saying that the formal look works for you, weirdly.
Thank you, I think.
And look, don't worry. That creep is not going to bring any hitmen to a christening.
Okay, if everybody could come inside now.
I was wondering if you were coming. Is anyone else with you?
No, it's just me.
And Rick. I'm glad you came.
The priest is waiting, Tess.
You know, I'm starting to think this wasn't such a good idea.
Come on, you're here to support Tess and Darcy. Okay, you've got nothing to apologise for.
Son, you were the sign of the cross. Poppy. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Congratulations.
Thank you all for coming. I know that people don't usually give speeches at christenings, but I'm hoping that you won't mind. Many of you knew Philip, Darcy's father, and you shared the pain of our loss with us. But today we're here to mark the entry of Darcy into the world, his connection to the same faith and hope that I live by, that Philip and I shared. I hope that today marks a new start for all of us. I hope that as much as the past months have been filled with incredible pain, that the future will be filled with joy. And Darcy has already brought us so much joy. I look at him sometimes and I can see Philip right there, in his eyes, in the shape of his hands. I look at him and I can see someone who is the sum of his mother and father, and yet a completely different person, his own person, with his whole life ahead of him. Who knows who he will grow up to be?
Hey. Hey, come in.
Steva invited me to the christening, but I don't really know Tess, so...
Oh, fair enough. Come in.
Plus, I didn't really get much sleep last night.
Oh, you poor thing. We worried about Reynolds.
Yeah, I'm glad I stayed at the Joneses, but I couldn't get what happened out of my head. Yeah. Did Detective Wilson phone you?
Yeah. He said, that Reynolds had been charged with arson. Yeah.
Yeah, plus they found a whole lot of evidence of other dodgy stuff on his email.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks to you, you big star. I mean, you know, the way you came through. You were so brave.
Well, you could have died in that fire. It was a risk I had to take. Did you get much sleep?
No. No, I was up all night talking to Dad about what happened in Queensland and how I got stuck in this mess.
Well, hopefully the worst is over.
Yeah.
Oh. Very popular.
Yeah. Hello?
Amber speaking. Oh, Detective Wilson, hi.
Constable Note, eh? Yeah, I can come down to the station.
Okay, smile.
You know they're never going to give him back, right?
Well, if they can put up with the sleepless nights, maybe we can work something out.
You nearly made me cry in there, young lady.
What did I do?
Deb, I just wanted to say thanks for having me here today.
That was Tess's choice, not mine.
Fair enough, but I was hoping, down the line for Tess and Darcy's sake.
You're wasting your breath.
The only reason you're here is because Tess is too blind to see it. But we're not. Your daughter-in-law's a murderer. And because you all stood back and did nothing, my brother's blood's on your hands.
Deborah? Is everything all right?
Yes, sweet, of course it is.
Today must be bringing up a lot of memories for you.
Every day, I think about the child I gave up. If they're happy, if they ever wonder why I gave them up.
You know, if you did want to find it...
Yes.
I made some inquiries, that's all. The woman who managed the adoption for the department, Nancy Tuckwell, she still lives in the area.
Yes. That was her name.
We could go and see her, or talk to her.
What makes you think they'd want me to find them?
You won't know unless you try.
I gave my child up.
You were trying to protect your baby. You've got nothing to apologise for.
They may not see it that way. Oh, it's too long. It's over 30 years ago. You'll be an adult, have a life of their own.
And if they don't want to meet you, then at least they've had a choice. Look, I just want you to know that if you want to act, I'll support you all the way. It's your call.